So if you own a home, you probably track its value in dollars, but here's the truth that most people don't talk about. Even though the chart looks like this is the Case-Shiller National Average Home Price Index, in Bitcoin terms, your home is declining in value every single year. It actually looks more like this. And now we've built a way for you to actually see it clearly. At Horizon, we've just launched a free Chrome extension that lets you view your home's value in Bitcoin as you browse Zillow and Redfin. You install it once and every property page instantly shows the price in Bitcoin. So I'll actually show you this right here. This is Horizon Zillow home prices in Bitcoin. Of course, Redfin as well after we update it later today. But for today's video, I'm going to walk you through on Zillow and actually show you a little bit about what this looks like. So all you got to do is go over here, click Add to Chrome, and of course, continue to install. And then once it's installed, I can really easily just go over to the Zillow page. So you can see it's now installed. So I'm just going to go over here to Zillow. As you can see here, it's just the normal Zillow page for now. And if I actually scroll back to the top here, and after I refresh the page, you can see that every single property now has its Bitcoin price listed on the home page. You can go literally anywhere in the United States. We are in the Palisades area. I'm going to move up to Lancaster in California. And as you can see, you can view everything in Bitcoin terms. Extremely neat. Now, if I find a house that I like, let's see, this looks pretty nice. Let me click on this particular home. And once I load up the page, I'll get even more information. So over here on the left side, again, you can see the Bitcoin price, 8.675 BTC. But I'm more interested in how this has behaved over time. Remember the chart we showed earlier? That was average home prices across the United States in Bitcoin terms. I want to do that for this house I'm looking at right now. I don't want to take the historical price data, put it into a chart on my own. All I have to do is scroll down here to where the Zestimate is, click View in Bitcoin, and then it shows me all of the historical price data in Bitcoin terms. As you can see, it's currently worth 9.299 BTC as of the last Zestimate in May of 2025. If I scroll back to May of 2015, you can see it was worth 2,127.5 Bitcoin. That's pretty neat, but it's not very interactive, and that's why we also have a chart over here that shows you the property value in Bitcoin over time. Now, this, of course, looks very similar to the chart that I showed you earlier on the Bloomberg terminal, but this is for any property that you'll find all across Zillow. And you can really see here how even though your home is relatively scarce, it's a good store of wealth on its surface, when denominated in Bitcoin, it simply doesn't match. So you can take a look all the way back here to its earliest date, 2.1 thousand BTC, you could see there on the bottom, and all the way over here, it's now worth just 9.3 Bitcoin. And so in dollar terms, your home may have risen in value over that period from less than $500,000 to $1 million, right? More than doubling in its price. But in actuality, when you denominate it in Bitcoin, it has dropped dramatically from 2.1 thousand Bitcoin to 9.3 Bitcoin. So what does that mean for you? What does it mean for the average person? Well, apart from this being a really cool tool that you could use to browse Zillow, I mean, I've tweeted out several times that one of my favorite pastimes is going on Google Earth and looking at Zillow and just taking a look at properties and homes across the US. I mean, it's cool that you can do that in Bitcoin now, and it's an extremely valuable tool to be able to take a look at all these property values declining relative to Bitcoin over time. But the more important thing is, for people who may not be as familiar, it's illustrating the impact that hard money has when valuing assets. Bitcoin, this absolutely scarce asset that's designed to appreciate because of all of this money printing we're experiencing, makes home values, which historically have been people's biggest store of value, decline over time. And so for the average homeowner, what does that mean? That means people are sitting on their biggest asset, their home, and it's eroding away when denominated in Bitcoin. But at Horizon, we've built a tool to solve that too. As you can see in the banner, the header up on that side, transform dormant home equity into Bitcoin. And now I'm over here on the website, and that's exactly what we're all about. All you have to do is enter your address to get started. No monthly payments, flexible terms, tax efficient. You could transform that dormant home equity into Bitcoin, diversify your wealth out of your largest asset and into a more productive one, and diversify your finances away from your home. And of course, we built this really cool Zillow extension so you could see the impact that Bitcoin can have on your total home value in real time. Of course, again, this works anywhere in the United States, and it is coming to Redfin later today. Probably by the time that you see this, you can install the Chrome extension and you'll be good to go. So let's go up here to the Bay Area. I'm just going to show you one more home over here in La Honda. 1.3 million. Why not? It came up. Boom. Look at that. All of these different homes anywhere in the United States in Bitcoin. Try it out for yourself. Take a look. All you have to do is go to joinhorizon.com, click the banner at the very top to install our Chrome extension, and you're good to go. You could see home prices in Bitcoin on Zillow and, of course, on Redfin. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, follow, and reshare for more. And, of course, check out Horizon. You could either go to the X account linked in my bio or to joinhorizon.com. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you soon.